Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you are fine. Please open your books. As you know that we were doing the exercises of an ancient 5. Please open page number 31. See, there is an activity about punctuation. You are already familiar with punctuation and punctuation marks. Let's recall what we know about punctuation. Students, the marks such as full stop, comma, and question mark, brackets, colon, semicolon, they are used in writing to separate sentences and their elements to clarify meaning, right? So, the marks I named them, I will explain a little more about them. First of all, I would love to talk about full stop. Students, what do you know about full stop? What do they indicate? Full stops always indicates us that the sentence has come to an end. Sentence has finished. There is another name for full stop, and that is period. Second is comma. Here it is. This is comma. Students, comma indicates smaller breaks, or you can call it a soft pause in a sentence. Then comes semicolon. Where is it? Here is it. Students, semicolon shows us that there is a pause in a sentence and that pause is longer than comma and shorter than full stop. Why do we use semicolons? To give a pause which is longer than comma but shorter than full stop. Then there is one important thing in this exercise which we will talk about, and that is capitalization. Students, when and why do we capitalize? We capitalize the first word of the sentence. Yes, we capitalize names and other proper nouns. We capitalize days, months, and holidays. And we capitalize most words in titles, book titles or lesson titles. So this is all about the little explanation about the marks which we are going to do in this exercise. Okay, please keep your pencils in your hands. Separate these sentences using semicolon, comma, and full stop. Don't forget to start each new sentence with a capital letter. Okay. Better to solve the exercise likewise I have done on the book. Okay. Number A. He shot an arrow, just watched. You see, first of all, underline he and capital H, like I have done at the top of that word. Then come here an arrow. After arrow put semicolon. Why? Because there is necessity to separate these two sentences. He shot an arrow. They just watched. These both clauses are conveying different sense in the sentence, okay? And they both are independent. The last thing we will do in this sentence is to put full stop here because the sentence is finished now. Come to the B sentence. They were good archers. He was good at everything. What we will do here? We will start our sentence with capital. So, T should be capital here. Underline they. Then, after archers, put semicolon. Okay? And then the last thing is full stop. Hope you have understood. Come to the next page. C is the dog did not die. It could not bark or eat. as we have done in previous sentences, capitalize the and after die put semicolon, because we are going to make the sentence in two fragments, and at the last of the sentence put full stop. This is D sentence. I have two brothers, Noman and Khalid. He has a sister, Aisha. What we will do here, underline I, make it capital. Two brothers, after two brothers put semicolon, then N of Noman should be capital, then K of Khalid should be capital. Why? Because they are our nouns, they are names. Then put semicolon again. He has a sister Aisha. Then capitalize A of Aisha, then put full stop. This was little lengthy sentence. The last one is, we like to swim every day. She does not. You see, these sentences have two independent senses, so that it is easy to make them separate into two fragments. So the first thing we will do to capitalize W of we. After every day put semicolon, and after not put full stop. Hope you have understood this activity, students.